Okay, I'm Brother Trevor Muhammad and I'm here at Uni-Hood's Get Legit event. I'm here with Brother Shadid, who is one of the young members of Uni-Hood. First things first, brother, how do you think today's event went?
I think it went quite well. There were a few problems to begin with, but once we got into it, it did go quite well. Yeah.
Previously, anyway, the events have been more entertainment and stuff, and we did have that today, but we also had, business. There was a lot of talk about business and history. What prompted that change?
Well, we've just noticed that there's quite a lot of youths that don't have a job, and we need them to know that they shouldn't restrict themselves to working under people or not getting a job. They can also just make their own businesses and become, as we said, an entrepreneur and get legit. Probably a favourite part of the show was the lecture at the end, because that was very interesting, gave me quite a few statistics. It also inspired me to actually get out there and create my own business.
How important do you think it is for young people to have an understanding of business, speaking as a young person yourself?
I think it's really important because most young people think about money, really, and then it teaches you how to make money legally, the legit way.
How do you feel to see the growth of the movement? You know, you've had several events now and there were talks of clothing, you got a clothing line as well. How does it feel as a member of Uni-Hood to be part of something that's growing so rapidly?
Really proud, actually, to see something that's come from such, just like an idea to actually reality.
I believe that the youth have done really well. I can see that they're very inspired, and each event has gone really well.
Do you have any children that were involved in the Uni-Hood, or that are involved in the Uni-Hood movement?
I do have children. They're not involved in the Uni-Hood event, but they have been and most definitely enjoyed it.
I'm here with Sister Sophia, who baked the wonderful cakes you can see in front of you. How are you feeling today, sister?
Good.
Okay. How old are you, first of all?
13.
13. Okay, and you made all of these cakes by yourself. Did you manage to catch any of today's event?
Yeah.
All right, of what you saw today, what did you think?
It was really inspirational.
Yeah. Tell us what you liked.
The information with the brother.
Now, obviously, today there was a lot of talk about business, and obviously you started your own little business here. How does it feel to see everything come together like this? Because obviously there's a lot of people here, and a lot of people admiring your work. How does it feel?
It feels lovely to be appreciated.
How does it make you feel as a member?
It gives young people encouragement to have aspiration.
You were one of today's hosts as well, isn't it? How did you feel the show went as a whole?
Well, it kind of just went before my eyes, to be honest, because obviously just going up and down from the stage and whatnot, I'm having to organise things in the meantime, so I'm not even really catching up what's going on, and it went fast but productive.
In terms of today then, obviously today's event's was a little bit different from the ones that you've had previously. The ones that we had before were more based on there was a lot of entertainment, and I mean we did have a lot of entertainment today, but then there was a strong business element. How did that come about?
I'd say the sign of the times, because obviously I'm 16, getting a job is mad hard. Not that I've applied for any, but getting a job is mad crazy at the moment. And obviously around us, we know that jobs aren't available.
Yes.
Not for them, not for us. I haven't got the statistics, I wish I did. But it was frightening, because when it says things like 4 out of 10 young black men are in prison, and we're not even 40% of the population, that just goes to show, wow. And then on top of that, we're unemployed. We've got no future here. So we have to start up our own future, and it just happened to come in, like certain links were made, and then business course like that. You know, when you're in school, they tell you to leave school with your GCSEs and get a job. They don't teach you to get a business. And obviously with getting a job, the way that it's set up, we're going to be unemployed for a while until we get a lucky job. So obviously what other option is there to do?
Where do you see Uni-Hood going from here? Because obviously you're having these events, and Minister Hillary spoke about creating some jobs, and there's going to be courses and stuff. Where do you see Uni-Hood going from here?
To the top.
We're here with Sister Zaina Ali. How are you feeling, sister?
Fine.
Okay, how did you find today's event?
Very interesting and good.
Okay, tell me what your favourite part of the event was.
Well, it was all the act, but mostly when Mikhail sang.
You made a few comments when the brother was talking about business. What would you like to be?
Well, for me, I actually want to be a billionaire. For me, I actually want to make some money and make like all the numbers on Earth, so I can be rich and get my own house.
So, of all today's performances, then, what was your favourite one? What was the best bit? You know, was it the singing, or did you like when the brother was talking about business and making money?
Singing.
The singing. Lovely. Okay. Are you going to be here at the next Uni-Hood event?
Yes, I'm always at the events.
The reality is that we need to talk about business, so obviously that's what we spoke about today. And as you can see, we launched the 15 new jobs to show that we're not just talking about it, we're also acting on it. So we're not one of those organisations that just talk, but we act as well, and this is just the beginning. Like I said, I mean, we've only been going for about 5 months now.
Yes.
And I mean, we're already offering young people jobs, so I mean, in 2 years, hopefully, we would have blown. Uni-Hood's mission statement is unity, peace, to educate, to enliven the idea of business within the minds of young people, and I would just say a whole totally different mentality. That's what it's all about. I mean, a mentality that encompasses everything. So it's not just a particular thing we're trying to stop. We're not just trying to stop the killing on the streets. We're trying to stop the mentality that goes with that killing on the streets. We're basically building a system that's going to beat the system in place. I took business for like a month, and it was just, what it was about was nothing stimulating to me. So I dropped out.
Yes.
And that's how easy they make it to drop out as well. It's like you don't like something, and because they know that it's not beneficial, they don't care whether you leave or not.
Yes.
It's not beneficial to them, no. So I think in terms of school, I mean, school and education isn't the right thing at the moment. I mean, it's not right, and until people understand that, then it won't change. Because it's not about us saying, oh, we need better schools, whatever. We need to create these better schools.
Yes.
We need to be able to educate our own, because we can make up as much noise as we want, but if we're not willing to go out and fight and work for what it is that we can see is wrong in society, then society will never change. Because the change starts with us. It doesn't start with the powers that put the system in place. It's us who are the only people that can overturn that system.
I feel inspired, as we know that our young people are the future. To be honest, I don't buy into what the press say about young black children or young black people. I know that they are the cream of our generation, and I don't really buy into all the negative stereotypes. I have faith, I have belief that they will overcome. And in fact, our young people are doing very, very well in education. They are the most advanced. Black parents are sending are sacrificing materialism to send their children to private schools because they believe in the value of education. So I don't actually believe a lot of the press stigmatism around black children failing in schools, etc. I have another view, another slant on the situation. Today's event was significant for the time that we're in. I think it's important, it's incumbent on us as adults, as parents, community leaders, to direct our young people in the way of business, because it's the only way. And as we've been taught, do for self or suffer the consequences. And we're in that time now. So I thought today's event was on time.